Good morning and welcome back to yet another great edition of Inside Baton Rouge Public Affairs Show. I'm LaTangela Sherman, your hostess, and of course, it's always a great privilege to get up and tell you about things going on in the capital city and surrounding areas. And I do my best to recruit, the best team members in the world to get the message across. And today, I think it's safe to say that I've officially outdone myself. Connect to compete. That's what we're doing. And today, we have them in the building. Cox Communications. Yeah, you hear about them all the time. You're probably one of their subscribers. I know I am guilty as such.
Yeah, thank you.
Anytime. No, thank you. And today we're talking about the great give back. It's always great to give, and we try our best to fill the void and fill the gaps. Today, we're talking to them. They're here to tell us all about the Connect to Compete. We have with us Sharon Bethea and Jeremy Terrio. I said it right?
You got it.
It's still early. I haven't had my tea yet. Just bear with me, okay? How you doing?
Good morning.
Good,
It's
good.
great to be here. Happy Saturday morning.
Look, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule and getting here so early.
Oh, it's been wonderful. Great opportunity. Thank you.
Thanks for having
Anytime.
us.
Tell us a little bit about Cox Communication and this Connect to Compete.
Well, not many people are aware of this, but Cox was actually founded by a man named James Cox in 1898. And he was a teacher. He was an educator. So education is very, very dear to the company's heart. And we're just extremely excited. We launched on April 23rd a program called Connect to Compete. It's something that we're doing nationwide, and it really tries to bridge the digital divide. It tries to connect more people to internet access.
Right. I mean, because if you think about it, we need the internet for everything we do, whether it's the GPS, whether it's for our homework, job applications. Even when you go to McDonald's now to fill out a job application, it's no longer the paper and pad that we're used to. Everybody's sitting down at the Walmart booth trying to get the job, and it's internet and computer access.
Absolutely. It's so important. And what's really kind of scary is that roughly 100 million Americans don't have access or a broadband internet connection at home. And 62 million don't even use the internet at all.
Really?
So this program really attempts to bridge that digital divide. And what it does is offers a very, very low-cost internet option to families who have at least one child on the free lunch program.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about this program. I know that this is the first time that we're doing it here in Baton Rouge.
Well, actually, this is we piloted the program a year ago in 10 Baton Rouge schools. But what's so exciting about it this year is that the program is open to anyone any eligible family in our footprint. So that means any eligible family in the Baton Rouge metro area, New Orleans, or Lafayette, and then in our footprint across the nation.
I love it. So in order for them to be able to get this low-income price rate of $9.95 a month,
Through the program, families who are eligible for free lunch can buy cable internet services and low-cost computers at a very affordable rate. Internet service through the program costs just $9.95 a month, as I said, for 2 years. So for participating families, there's no deposit required, no contract, no price increases during the first 2 years, and free installation and a free modem rental as well. So that's a really great opportunity to get more people access to the internet.
wow, this is awesome. And how young does the child have to be? Is there any age requirements on this?
There's no age requirements at all. So really the only thing that we're looking at is that the person could not be a current Cox subscriber and must have at least one child on the free lunch program, and then no outstanding debt with Cox.
Sounds like a plan to me.
We're really excited about it, and as you mentioned, it's just so vitally important to get families and children connected to the internet. As you mentioned, more and more job opportunities you have to apply online. And, teachers are increasingly using email to communicate with parents and
Right.
post grades online. So that's one of the reasons that we're really reaching out to our area schools to work with them to try to roll this out to children in East Baton Rouge public school system.
And how receptive have the families been to this information? Do you see that they're taking advantage of the situation, saying this is a great opportunity, or what's one of the biggest challenges to getting it out?
Well, really just getting the word out there. And, since it's a new program, we are just trying to do shows like this and go into the community and really just try to spread the word about it. We have a great event coming up on Tuesday, May 2nd, where it's going to be a reception and registration event from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Instructional Resource Center at the East Baton Rouge Parish School Board office. And we're going to be serving refreshments, and we're going to actually be signing parents up online that day. Cox is going to bring some of our computers with us and try to actually help sign families up that day. You know, here we are promoting internet to people that don't have it, and we realize that they might not have a computer at home. So we want to make, we want to make these, we want to make our computers available to parents in events like this. And we also hope to work with the schools to do events at schools so that, parents, when they're dropping off their kids or attending a certain event, we can be there and sign them up there.
I love it. And, the name says it all. You have to connect to compete. If the child is at their house trying to do homework and you don't have the right to take them to the library, send them to their room, make them do their homework on the internet. And, by bringing it to them and putting everything accessible to their fingertips, it gives them that step up, an advantage. And I just have to applaud Cox for even thinking of this, knowing that this is one of the biggest tools that has really stepped up to help people. Technology, is the turnkey, and we're just making it happen with this Connect to Compete. And Jeremy, I know that you've been keeping busy with this as well. We've been working you day and night trying to get it done. What can we expect May 2nd for this event?
Well, for May 2nd, like Sharon said, we're going to provide people the opportunity to sign up. A lot of these people don't have access to the internet at home.
Is turnkey, and we're just making it happen with this Connect to Compete. And Jeremy, I know that you've been keeping busy with this as well. We've been working you day and night trying to get it done. What can we expect May 2nd for this event?
Well, for May 2nd, like Sharon said, we're going to provide people the opportunity to sign up. A lot of these people don't have access to the internet at home. And we don't want people to think that if they sign up, they all sign up to purchase a computer. We're offering, lower cost computers that are refurbished with laptops and desktops. But if they already have a computer, or someone may have a tablet or something like that at home, they can still purchase the $9.95 internet without having to purchase the computer. So they can choose to sign up there. They can find out more information there. Or, like Sharon said, if they don't have internet access at home, they can actually call the 1-800 number to possibly sign up and find out if they qualify.
And actually that one number because really, a parent does not have to go to an event to sign up. The eligibility application process is the 1-800 number. It's 1-855-222. There's another 3252. That's the toll free number. And it's actually managed by a non-profit organization called Connect to Compete. So Connect to Compete actually walks the families through the eligibility and application process, and then once a family is determined eligible, they'll send them to Cox. There's another way also, which is a website, which is connecttocompete.org/Cox.
Good morning, and thank you so much for hanging out with us today inside the Baton Rouge Public Affairs Show. I'm Latangela Sherman, your hostess, and don't forget that if there's something that's important to you, it's important to us. Let's talk about it. Hit me up at 225-926-1106. Leave your name and your contact info, and don't forget to tell me what it's about. If it's coming up next week, I need to know that. If it's coming up next year, I need to know that. Let's get it to the public and make it happen. Today, on behalf of Cox Communication, we have Connect to Compete with Sharon Bethea and Jeremy Theriault. Now, tell us a little bit about this Connect to Compete. What is it all about?
Well, being online is just so important to a child's future. So Cox is actually teaming with Connect to Compete, and this is a voluntary partnership between the FCC, the National Cable and Television Association, broadband providers like Cox, and then other not-for-profits. And really, it's just aimed at bridging this digital divide and getting more families online and access to the internet.
I love it. And this is something that's geared towards the kid, but it enhanced the entire household.
Absolutely. And, Cox has a long history of supporting these types of broadband adoption programs across the country. And really, not only are we trying to improve a child's chance of future success, but we really want to benefit the communities in which we live and serve.
Definitely. And I know that Cox Communication has been so busy throughout the state of Louisiana and surrounding areas. I mean, because I know every time I need something, I call Cox. Like, hey, what's going on? What y'all got going on? What's coming on tonight? You know.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Well, you know, we are very proud that we were one of the first cable companies really to work with Connect to Compete and the FCC. We actually pilot tested this program in our San Diego market in the spring of 2012. And then we followed that with an extended pilot at about 230 schools across our national footprint. And now we're launching this, as I said, in a nationwide attempt to really improve communities and children's lives.
And never a dull moment for Sharon or Jeremy. I know they're in the office making it happen. Let's just say that if a school or if a nonprofit wanted to partner with you, how would they do this in order to maybe purchase some of those refurbished computers so they can be able to give back to some of their congregation or to some students that they know? Would they be able to do that?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, we're looking to form partnerships in the community with schools, with churches, with neighborhood organizations. We just invite them to call us. My number is 237-5141, and we'd be happy to talk to them about the program. You know, we're really working in April and May in House District 101 with Representative Ted James, he's been such a great champion of this initiative. In fact, a year ago, he was knocking on our doors and asking us to roll this out in his district. So we're just so delighted that we have the opportunity for this national launch. So we're working with Representative James to kind of targeting House 101 schools and communities, but really across the summer, you expect to see us everywhere across Metro Baton Rouge. And, you know, as I said, this is a wide-scale outreach effort, and we're just looking to work with anyone who has their children's future at heart.
Exactly. And if you want to find out if you or your household, if you're eligible, just give them a call. It's toll-free at 1-855-222-3252. Again, that's 1-855-222-3252. And the big event, Connect to Compete, is going on Thursday, May 2nd. It's the reception and registration event from 4 to 6 p.m. It's free. It's open to the public. They're going to have this Instructional Resource Center program set up for you. And they're also going to give a nice door prize away. Now, I'm trying my best to hold on to this door prize, but since Sharon is Karen.
Well, all registrants that day are going to be entered into a little drawing for a Kindle Fire.
She says a little drawing. Like, you know, it's not a fruit basket. It's a Kindle Fire. Do you know how long I've been trying to get one of those?
We're trying to increase the chances of who's going to win. So, you know, we make it sound small, less people.
And then we're also going to serve some refreshments, cookies and punch. We tried to make it, you know, kind of after school hours, hoping that more parents could actually get there. And we're hoping to have Ted James, Representative James is going to be there. We're hoping to have some of the principals from our pilot schools here in April. And we would just love for people to come out and attend.
That's right. And if you would like to form a sponsorship or a partnership, go ahead. Feel free to give her a call, Sharon Bethea. And, of course, you can always contact her at 225-237-5141. That's 225-237-5141. We have more details coming up for you in just a second, so you be sure to keep it locked as we're broadcasting live inside the studios of Cumulus Media.
I think we need to start.
Good morning, and thank you so much for hanging out with us today with the Inside Baton Rouge Public Affairs Show. I'm LaTangela Sherman, your hostess, and, of course, the lines are always open for you. Today, we're talking to them, Sharon Bethea and Jeremy Theriault of Cox Communication. Connect to Compete. Everything is at the touch of a fingertip. Technology is key, and we want you to come out and learn about Connect to Compete. It's a program that's going on. Its registration is in full effect right now, and the main event is Thursday, May 2nd. Reception and registration event, 4 to 6 p.m. This is something that you definitely don't want to miss, and I'm asking you, all of my friends that's tuning in right now, to consider becoming a local sponsor. You know, you don't have to be this big corporation to do it. They're also offering low-cost refurbished computers that can help enhance a family's life. For $150, you can get the desktop. For $199, you can get the laptop. And if they have a child in the house that's on the free lunch program, they get the high-speed internet for low cost, $9.99 a month for 2 years. No contracts, no obligations. It's just an enhancement. And thank you so much to Cox Communication for focusing on not just the children, but enhancing the lives of the entire family. Maybe now mom or dad can get that job. They have internet access to where they can do job applications more fluently now. Or maybe it's some stay-at-home job that they want, but they needed a computer to do it. You never know how things that we have at our access daily. You know, we have internet on our phones. We have 3 computers in our house. If you want to donate a computer, we wouldn't say no to that. Just feel free to give us a call at 1-855-222-3252. Again, that's 1-855-222-3252.
Great, thank you. It's so exciting to be here talking about this special program today. We really just think it's going to make a difference in children's and families' lives. And one of the great parts about this also is not access just to the internet, but to the low-cost computers that you just referred to. Jeremy, you want to share a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. Eligible families through Good PC can purchase, like you said, a desktop for $150 or a laptop for $199. And both the laptop and the desktop come with a 90-day limited warranty, so that's always good. Also, it comes pre-installed. It comes with Windows 7 Professional and Microsoft Office 2007 Home and Student Edition. So you have Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, so you can work on that slideshow presentation.
Right.
It comes with full administrative support and free end-user technical support. So if you don't know where you saved that document, you can call tech support and find out.
Love it.
And the offers they're not connected to each other. So if a person just wants to access the computers, he can, and if she just wants to access the low-cost internet, she can. So it's not like you have to have both of them. You can have one or the other, or you can access both.
I love it. Connect to compete. And Thursday, May 2nd, where can we find you so I can come out there and register for my free Kindle Fire?
We are going to be at the Instructional Resource Center at the East Baton Rouge Parish School Board office. That's 1022 South Foster Drive, and we really cannot thank the East Baton Rouge Parish School Board enough and Dr. Taylor for making this resource center available to us that day. And we have to also give a big shout out to Representative Ted James, who's really helped us kick off this initiative in a big way in Baton Rouge. So we thank him as well.
Definitely. And we're always going to do the updates with him, trying to see what's going on in District 101. I call him King President. He's just all over the place making it happen. Gotta love it. Connect to compete. Low-cost computers, low-cost, high-speed internet, and all it needs is one phone call from you to see if you're even qualified at 1-855-222-3252. Again, that's 1-855-222-3252. And, if you want to be one of the sponsors, we're welcoming you for that. For families with children receiving free school lunches, you're qualified. Give them a call, 1-855-222-3252. This could be Christmas showing up early at your doorstep. You're just a few buttons away, 1-855-222-3252. Any closing words? Anything else that we can do to help each other out with this?
Well, just thank you so much for your interest and support in this. We hope to stay in touch with you as we move through this school year.
Anytime. I'm just a button away, and our office is right around the corner.
I do. We're neighbors.
So you just throw up a smoke signal, and I am so there. And I'll be making this field trip with you on May 2nd. And thank you so much for tuning in and checking us out as we're recording and broadcasting live inside the studios of Cumulus Media. You get up, get out, and enjoy your day. And remember that no one loves you more than us.